Hey guys, how's it going? Liam here from Xclusiv Fitness, and welcome to the second part and secret number 2 of the 7 secrets to successful slimming. You may remember in the other video that we spoke about making a start, okay, and I said that the hardest part and the biggest secret of actually making a success of your diet or your training program and actually getting the result that you want is simply by making a start, okay? That's the first and most important step for anybody who's just wanting to make a change. You've got to take action, you've got to commit to doing something and just do it then, okay? Don't wait till tomorrow, don't wait until next week, just take action and do it, okay? After watching the last video though, you're probably sitting there thinking, well, okay, that's fine Liam, but where do I start, okay? Or what do I do, okay? So if you are sat thinking, well, what's the next step? What do I do? How do I do it? Okay, then you know the second secret of successful slimming today that we're going to discuss is simply to set a goal. Okay, and this is going to be a next step. So not only is the first thing and the most important thing to decide to do it and to start something. Okay, when you decide to do it and you start it and you've decided that you're going to give it a go, you need to set a goal. When I see people setting goals, they generally set a goal that they're never going to achieve. Okay. And it's not usually because the goal's too optimistic, okay? It's usually because the goal's not compelling enough and it's not strong enough to draw them in and keep them in hold and just literally to make sure that they're going to do anything and everything to get to where they want to be. And this is the important thing, you see, because when you're setting the goal, your goal, you need to be able to look at your goal and say, right, that's what I want, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it, okay? And to kind of give you an example, the last thing that you want to do when you write down your goal is to say, I want to lose a couple of pounds, okay? Or, you know, even loosely say, I want to fit back into some jeans, okay? Those kind of goals and those kind of targets are just destined to fail because they're not compelling enough. And as cliched as it sounds, you know, we're not really in all this sort of cliched sort of, you know, happy world kind of stuff with Xclusiv Fitness, but we are into the fact that a goal, especially one where it can potentially change your life if you make a massive weight loss transformation, the goal should be emotional, okay? And you know, not that you need to sit there and obviously get emotional about it, but what we mean is you should feel emotion when you look at that goal and think, right, if I do this, this is going to have this massive impact on my life and I'm going to do everything and anything to get there. And like I say, just to give you an example, I'm going to give you a bad example and a really good example, okay? And obviously when you come to set your goal, set the goal of a good example, okay? And then set yourself a good example to actually go out and do it. The bad example, and something that we hear all the time, and it's a message that we get all the time by email, but also by our Facebook page, our Xclusiv Fitness page, is, hey guys, I really want to lose some weight, but I don't know how to start, okay? Then we'll generally say, excellent, here's some information, you know, what's your goal, what do you want to achieve? Generally people turn around and say, well, I just want to lose a bit weight or build a bit muscle, okay? I want to drop a little bit fat and get toned. At the end of the day guys, everybody wants to do that, okay? Everybody you ask who's trying to diet generally wants to build a little bit more lean tissue, become a bit more toned and drop a bit body fat, okay? The fact that most of these people don't get there is simply because that goal is just not good enough, okay? It's not compelling enough, it's not emotional enough to draw you in and to make you stick to it. Instead, what you need to really do is set something that's measurable, but also something that's specific to what difference you want this to make to your life, okay? And use real world examples as well. So for example, a better goal, and a goal that you should try and set for yourself, would be to say, right, in 4 weeks, in 28 days, I want to be exactly 1 stone, which is 14 pounds lighter. I want to be 1 clothing size smaller, and I want to fit into that dress that's been hanging in my wardrobe for 2 years that I've never wore, okay? And instantly you can see how much more powerful that is as a goal. And if you compare that just to simply say, well, I want to lose a bit fat and tone up a little bit, you know, how can you measure losing a bit fat and toning up? Yes, you might feel slightly better in yourself, but how much better would you feel if you are a stone lighter, if you are a clothing size smaller, and if you put that dress or that jeans or even that t-shirt or shirt for the blokes, if you get that on in 4 weeks, okay? And this is exactly the thing. Once you've decided, you know, that you're going to make a start, which is the first biggest secret that we need to tell people, and the second biggest secret is just to simply set a goal. So decide you're going to do it, then decide what your goal is going to be. Make it specific, make it measurable, set a date on it, set a time on it. 4 weeks is great, and just work and work and work until you get there. And when you do get there, just set another one and just keep it going. But like I say, one of the biggest secrets to successful slimming, is definitely 100% setting a good enough goal. So take that away, set your own goal, and then go and get it.